lovely pink bunnies, welcome to the Trilogy Recap series where we recap the dates of the Trilogy Tour and everything special that happened at each individual date. Please note I don't own any of the clips used in this video, and credits will be in the description and within the video itself. There will be flashing lights, loud sounds, and of course spoilers for the Trilogy Tour. Please watch this with all that in mind, and without further ado, let's see today's date. Hello! I'm so excited to be back for the recap series. We have definitely grown and evolved since the beginning, and this part of the series is no exception. We're talking much better editing and more put together and professional, at least in my opinion. Thank you all so much for staying by and being patient and waiting. I know I have been kind of delayed, but that was actually on purpose because I want to make sure I had a couple of dates already done and gone through. That way I could easily just go back and see what I missed. It's a lot easier that way. But anyways, I am so excited because this is the overseas locations now of the Trilogy recaps. So previously it was all the US dates, and now we are in the other places in the world, and I am so excited because a lot of exciting stuff has been happening, and I felt bad leaving you guys out of the loop because, trust me, there is so much that you don't even know happened at these dates, and I'm so excited to talk about every single one of them. But today we are starting off with the very first one from September 18th, I believe, Dublin, Ireland, and obviously there's a lot to be said. So without further ado, let's get started. We will now be including a new segment to begin off the Trilogy recaps with Mel Squad picks. The Mel Squad are any members of her team, from her dancers to her makeup artists, etc. And all of these photos and stories that you'll be seeing are no longer available unless they're from a highlight. Otherwise, these are all gone and archived now somewhere. So I have a bunch of old exclusive photos that nobody else has, and it's just a great way to show what Melanie and her team have been up to before and after the shows. One of the earliest things we learned about this leg of the tour is that Jazz and Brandon would both be replaced by Shauna and Mario D. Harris. They are both so sweet and compassionate, and they are such talented dancers. For those who don't know, Jazz had a leg injury right before the Hershey show, which means they were not able to participate in the future activities and festivals and all, and now they are healing and doing a few small shows, but definitely cannot tour. And as for Brandon, I believe it's scheduling conflicts, but both of them are still in very good contact with the rest of the Mel Squad. At the time of recording this 3 days ago, Brandon just posted about the Mel Squad and their adventures during the summer. I truly love that they're all like best friends in high school and not just professional dancers together. Anyways, here are the photos that they took before the Dublin show. Some of these are directly right before and a few weeks before of them practicing, and I just love seeing stuff like this. And like I mentioned, these are all things that are pretty much not around anymore, so this is an exclusive place to find old footage of the dancers that you might not be able to find anymore. Feel free to pause to get a better look at the photos. There are a lot of them, so I didn't want to take too much time making them go by very slow, but I love all these photos, and it's just so cute how everyone gets along so well. Touring is probably so amazing, not only just because of the fact, you touring with Melanie Martinez, but also because of all the beautiful architecture that you find and old buildings and beautiful nature, traveling to all these different places, and Ireland is no exception. And here's a photo that Verdi took of Mochi, Melanie's new puppy. I want Mochi so bad, if I had the chance, I would snatch a mochi. Alright, well, moving on from that segment, that's all of the photos I have, so let's move on to the next one, Earthlings fashion. This one was previously known as Before Arrival. I decided to rename it because really this is just showing the outfits of people who attended the show and their transition videos.
Myself worth just like you usually do. Hold you like the cold or flu. Don't cut me. Touching myself worth just like you usually do. Hold you like the cold or flu. You smell just like vanilla. You taste like buttercream. You're filling up my senses with empty calorie. Worth just like you usually do. Hold you like the cold or flu. Don't cut me. Punch me. Just like
Unfortunately, that's all the outfits I could find easily through just searching Dublin outfits from the Trilogy Tour. So, sorry there's not too many, but the ones I showed are just so fabulous. And a big trend with this other leg of the tour is that, people kind of just leave us in the dust. Like, now that it's been a few days, there's way more content. But at the time of when I was trying to get stuff of the Dublin tour, I mean, no one was posting, there were no live streams. And even still to this day, there's probably going to be a few dates that I don't have a lot of stuff for because some people just want to keep their stuff to themselves, which honestly, I respect that. And that's very reasonable. But it's just funny because, like, we're all just kind of sitting here like, what outfit is she wearing? Who opened this time, you know? But that's also partially why I waited to do more of the recaps because it took quite a few days, even weeks, for some people to actually post their videos. The overseas dates got a special little bit of merch. They got 3 charm bracelets, all themed after Crybaby, KC12, and Portals, and they are so stinking cute. I'm honestly so jealous. I wish I could have had one. I would have got these for sure. I think my favorite's K-12. I don't know, they're all so cute. I would have wanted all of them, but I think if I had to get one, I probably would choose K-12. But they're just such good quality and they're so cute, and I don't think we've ever gotten bracelets as merch from Mel, surprisingly. And I believe that they're like handmade, which is really beautiful and amazing. A lot of people were hating on them as usual, saying they look crappy or that they could make it better, and it's like, well, these are beautifully handmade, real pearls and stuff. I don't know, people just love to complain. I personally think they're beautiful, and if I had the chance to get them, I would, because, I mean, they're just so pretty, and they're so cute, and I love the charms. I love charm bracelets so much. I just think you can do so much cute stuff with it, especially when it comes to merch. I love all 3 of them, and the mushroom on the Portals one is so cute. I love it so much. I don't know, I would have such a hard time deciding which one to get, but they're so cute. Comment which one you would get or did get and what you think about them. Alright, time for the segment Seats and Openers, which technically did exist, but I feel like it wasn't done in a very nice and organized way. I would just show a couple people getting in their seats, and then maybe one photo of an opener. I want to make sure that you see a few clips of the openers and what they were wearing, and what was going on that day, and then, of course, people still getting into their seats and stuff. I just wanted to fix it up a little bit. So, let's see who opened up for the first date, Dublin. For the first opener, we have Sophia Isella returning. She did some of the dates in the US tour, and now she is back better than ever, and I love her music so much. I actually discovered her because of the one I went to in June, and I'm obsessed with her songs. She's such an artist, and I just love her so much, and her shows are truly incredible. The second opener is none other than the one, the only, Alita, who played Angelita in the K-12 film and also the cashier in Tag Your It. Alita is such an amazing artist. She is one of my top 3 favorites ever. I love her music so much. It's so unique, and I love all of her songs so much, and she actually performed one of her new songs early, and it's MIAB, and I love it so much. I love that song. I've been playing it non-stop since it came out, but at the time of this concert, it wasn't out yet, so these were the first people to hear it, and that's pretty amazing. Yes, that's right, she actually does her knife tricks on stage, which is just so cool. I love her knife tricks. I love them so much. They're so awesome. So, a lot of people have been complaining about Alita because she has really strong bass in her songs, and some people were passing out because of it, and I guess a lot of people started complaining and felt like it just wasn't that good because of that. They said that both Sophia and Alita had too much bass in their songs and they couldn't even hear them singing, which, I mean, are all valid complaints. If you're passing out, that is something to be upset about. But, I think the complaints started getting overblown when they started taking things out of proportion. Alita changed some of the rhythms and melodies to She Bangs Like a Fairy on Acid, and people were complaining about that. That was only for this show, as far as I'm aware. It was just a special thing since it was her first time opening. I think she just wanted to change it up a little bit, and I don't really think that's a reason to complain, but obviously getting sick or passing out from the bass is a valid complaint, but I mean, I don't know really what to say. There's not much we can do to change it. It's very unfortunate, but I do think it's kind of unfair to take it out on Alita or Sophia. They didn't know that the bass would be too strong for everyone to handle, and it must be an arena's problem, if anything. The interesting thing, though, is it's really only UK fans that were complaining about this. Otherwise, most of them were pretty much fine with the bass. Maybe it's just something that happened in the UK dates for some reason. Alright, that's all of the videos I could find that really had to do with the topic in Dublin. Anyway, it's time for what happened during the show, my favorite part. Let's see what happened in Dublin. chills every single time I watch a Trilogy Tour video, I swear. This night she debuted a brand new Crybaby outfit, and it's the one I call a Ever After High outfit. I don't know why, it just looks like something Maddie Hatter would wear. But I love this outfit so much, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this might be my new favorite. At this point, I can't have favorites because they're just all too cute. Did anyone notice how when Nico touched her shoulder, she looked so offended? During Lollapalooza, there was a sequence before Wheels on the Bus that showed all of the dancers interacting and doing fun little activities and games to entertain the crowd while they waited for Melanie to get changed and for the K-12 era to begin. They also did this at Hershey, and now they've officially started doing this every show. So now every show you'll be able to see the dancers entertain us with some great tricks and some interactions, and it's just so cute. When I saw it at Hershey, I literally cried. Like, I'm not even kidding. It was just so cute, and it just brings you back to your childhood, and I just love seeing them interact with each other so much. So here is the sequence. that made me want to absolutely cry was that she brought back the original K-12 tour choreography at the end with the iconic middle finger dance. Everything from the movements on the left side of her face, wiping it around on her face. I mean, literally everything is almost identical. I am so emotional. I'm not quite too sure what happened, but at the end of Lunchbox Friends, she either messed up a lyric or her microphone wasn't working. She just seemed kind of confused and didn't know what part of the song she was singing, I think.
Friendship that will last forever.
I nearly forgot to recap what she was wearing. So she had the purple K-12 dress, light green bows, light green hair on one side, and her pigtails were crimped. She looks so cute. I love these colors on her. So there's this part in Teacher's Pet that we have been trying to figure out for so long. Before she says, "Give me back my money," you can barely hear saying she's feeling like a spider. I'll show it to you so you can understand what I mean. And at first I thought this was just a mistake she made a couple of times, but it was happening at every US date. But now that we have the new dates, we can confirm it was just the backtrack. I guess they accidentally used the verse part for some reason.
Give me back my money.
You know, watching this makes me want to see a documentary even more because I want to see how she races from here, wherever she ends up when the platform goes down, to getting hair and makeup done for Portals. Like, I just want to see her going back and forth between the stage. I would love to see that. I am such a sucker for behind the scenes stuff. I want to know how she races back and forth all the time. And as you can see, there was also a lot of good acting this time. I mean, there always is, but Melanie also did a little bit of acting, which I love. I'm not sure if we've gotten the official name, but she wore this tan outfit that she actually wore at the last show, Anaheim, which I thought was interesting considering if you just put the shows together, regardless of how close the dates are, she wore the same outfit twice in a row. Also, I don't think anyone else has pointed this out yet, but they changed the backtrack for Death because during this part where she's saying, "Death, Death," there's not anything in the background, but now there's, "I'm back" in the background. Despite Jazz being gone, we still have the Fly during Spiderweb. The Fly is now played by Macy, and I love Macy. She's a very talented dancer, but I have to say the Fly just definitely fits Jazz's dance style better in my opinion. I miss Jazz Fly. European leg. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you so much. But before I leave, if you do one thing with me, if you can just scream "Free Palestine" as loud as you possibly can. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3! Thank you so much, Dublin. I love you so fucking much. Get home safe. Thank you, thank you. Such a fun and beautiful beginning to the European leg of the tour. I had so much fun recapping it, but we have one last final section to go through after the show.
I just got back from the Melanie Martinez concert. I was barricade. Melanie Martinez was 6 feet away from me and made eye contact with me. Oh my god.
She plays Love Story. This is Melanie Martinez, stupid. Back from the war!
I'm your Nemo, and I think you're going to be K through 12.
Oh! I'm your Papa Smurf, and I think you're gonna be Portals. It's on? Oh. You're a disappointment!
Now it's time for my speech. Thank you so much for watching today's Trilogy Tour recap. I have been so excited to get this video out for you guys and finally officially debut the second half of this series. These videos take an extremely long time to create and put together, but it's always worth it, and I hope you guys will stay tuned for all of the great dates we have coming up. I don't exactly know when the next one will come out, but hopefully soon, and until then, I hope you've enjoyed this recap of Dublin, Ireland. If you came, let me know what your favorite part of the show was, and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, eat and drink as much as possible, and I love you so much. Bye-bye!